how would you feel about there being multiples of you? Let's talk about it.
How lucky can one guy be?
Nothing was working out, and I wanted to get off of Earth.
You're applying to be an expendable?
Yeah.
You read through the whole application.
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Once you die, we'll print a new version of your body.
Yeah, I should have read through it.
So basically, this movie is about Robert Pattinson's character, Mickey, and he doesn't really have a lot going on for him on Earth anymore. And Earth is kind of crumbling, its ecosystem, everything is kind of dissolving. So he decides to sign up to be an expendable, which basically means, what are you doing?
June. Okay. Hello. I know.
The government is sending out explorers to find out where civilization can survive after the Earth is gone. And so, being an expendable, they send you out on missions to see if you can survive or not. And if you die, then they just print another copy of you and you keep going. Hence, Mickey 17. They have printed Mickey 17 times to go on different missions and to basically die and come back. Mickey 17 is directed by Bong Joon-ho. He's a great filmmaker, great director. He's done things such as Parasite, Snowpiercer, Okja, which Okja is actually on Netflix. And he always does a very great job at kind of blending over-the-top themes with political statements, and he's a big activist when it comes to environmental stuff and animals. He's a very distinct filmmaker, and when you're watching one of his movies, you know that he's made it. First off, this movie is just beautifully shot. I actually saw it in XD, which is Cinemark's version, basically, of IMAX, and it filled up the whole screen. Every shot was huge and giant and made everything feel very big. So I would definitely encourage you, if you do see it, check it out in XD or IMAX. And the sound is incredible too. The visual effects in this film are actually really, really good. I was blown away by how realistic a lot of things in it looked. When the movie started, I was locked in from the beginning. Act one, I was very glued to the screen and kind of just in awe of this world that Bong Joon-ho made. And I was just really intrigued by it. The writing was really good. Robert Pattinson does a great job. He has dual roles, which was really cool to see. And he does a great job with both of those. Stephen Yeun is in this film as well, and he does a great job. And I remember specifically when this movie started, in the first act, there was this musical score in it that was just piano driven. And it was just really beautiful. And it made it feel like a kind of a sci-fi opera, very kind of orchestral and elegant. That was just an interesting feel to it. Now, here comes the kind of mixed aspect of the film. The second act kicks in, and it kind of slowed down a little bit and lost me a little bit. It starts kind of adding on layers of themes into the story that just got to be a little bit too much. And I started like just wondering, okay, where is this going? Like, how is this all going to tie together? It has political themes. It has environmental notes to it. It has animal activism notes to it, as well as like personal trauma to some of the characters. When it comes to the political aspect of it, Mark Ruffalo plays that role, and he is very over the top. It may not sit right with some people and may kind of take you out of the film. It didn't really do that with me. I understood what they were going for. Like, I get it. It is kind of mimicking a current political figure majorly, and maybe too on the nose, but we'll see how that plays as history goes on down the road. So yeah, the second act just kind of lost momentum a little bit. But then the third act kicks in and basically just punches you in the face, and everything starts connecting, and you can see where things are going. Even though the third act does pick up and the pace quickens, it does feel overstuffed though. And there's just too many themes that are kind of competing for the attention. And you're kind of trying to connect all of them and be like, okay, yeah, I get what they're saying there. It just felt like a little bit too much. It basically tries to cram all of these ideas and the resolution to these ideas into the finale. And again, I just think it was a little bit too much. I wish it would have maybe focused on maybe one or two ideas and really driven home, in the finale, the final idea and completion of these thoughts and what Bong Joon-ho was trying to say. But instead, it kind of has 6 or 7 ideas that it's trying to, put a cap on, and it just didn't really all seamlessly come together. The bottom line for me is I love original sci-fi, and this was definitely that. I haven't really seen anything like it. I will say there were some aspects, funny enough, it reminded me of Avatar a little bit. They're going to this new planet, and there are these creatures that already live there, and they're actually called creepers. And they were, no spoilers or anything, but really cute. You'll see those if you see the movie. So overall, this movie wasn't perfectly executed. I didn't feel it was entertaining though, and it was thought provoking. It was a fun time for the most part. But yeah, very interesting movie overall. Anything Bong Joon-ho does, I'm gonna check out because he's such a singular filmmaker that only does what he can do. Let me know what you guys think of it if you go check it out. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And you guys keep on keeping on.